Alright, what's up everybody? Back again with another Lords of the Fallen playthrough 1 video on our Daggers spam build. And yeah, we're starting off with a part where I'm just getting whooped non-stop by Isaac. On veteran mode, Isaac is a problem. It's kind of a problem. At least for my build. Maybe if you're using like a magic build or something like that, he might not be too bad. But look at this guy. He's just spamming lightning on me. I just want to poke him, you know. I just want to poke him with some daggers, but I guess he's not up for it. He's trying to steal my lunch money, which he ends up doing a few times. He dunks my head in the toilet, gives me a swirly. For quite a while, I was on him for quite a while, so I had to edit out quite a few of my losses. I wasn't fully ready for this fight, I guess. I think I probably should have waited a little while to face him for my current progression in the game. So yeah, he ended up beating the brakes off me for probably like an hour, and then I eventually decided to take a little break and upgrade one of my frost daggers. So this is when I start using the frost dagger after a few attempts of this guy. Yeah, I figure I'll come back in a little bit and take a little break. I'm not someone who likes to give up on stuff, but I was like, you know, maybe I'm missing a little something. I don't know what. Let me just take a little while to think about it. Because he was the first real major challenge I think I've had where I was kind of like, maybe I should wait a little while. Again, I'm not really using any spells aside from the poison weapon. And he likes to... He will break your poise like instantaneously if you spam attacks on him. As soon as he blocks, I mean, your poise is gone. At least for me. On this little build that I got. So yeah, just watch me for a little while, get the break speed off me. Yeah, it hurt. It hurt my feelings.
That, I vow to be resolute. And in that, I vow to be resolute. That, I vow to be resolute. Vow to be resolute.
Alright, so right here we end up getting our Kinringer dagger to +5. I think it's about as good as I can get right now. So I can only put 2 runes on it. Which, you know, I could have waited till later, but I want to just get this over with, because I'm stubborn. And we get like a... I don't know if we get an extra sanguinarics here, or if it improves the healing, but it's another little upgrade to help us out. So, we'll go smash our head against the wall for a little while again.
Resolute.
Look at this bum. He couldn't just give us the kill. He had to trade with us. But you know what? We're taking those. We're taking those trades. Isaac's down. We just need to power through it. And so here it looks like fast forwarding up to Upper Calrath. I think we got our dagger up to like +8 it looks like. I think by this point yeah, I haven't farmed the second frost dagger yet. I figured I'd see what it's like with just the one frost dagger, but if you're gonna do the frost dagger, you might as well get 2, just to double up on the frostbite buildup. So nothing super important here, just another ruiner. Just kind of want to see how good the frost buildup is. It's decent, but it's not where it needs to be just yet. So normally I hate this boss fight. In the past it's given me some massive trouble, but even though I just died, I mean, it's really a lot more manageable than I thought it would be. And I think it looks like by this time I have the dual Kinringer daggers. So they should be dropping. So let's pay attention to their, let's see their health, what it looks like when we're just using all our skill, smashing that right bumper. If this guy would stop hitting me, that would be nice. It's kind of unfortunate we go right into Umbral a little earlier than expected here. Yeah, we took a big chunk off there, a real big chunk off right there. So it's not as fast as you might want, especially when you got two enemies just railing on you, but I mean, it's frostbite buildup is pretty strong in this game. I think it's like the equivalent to like in Dark Souls or maybe Elden Ring, like bleed. I think bleed is the mechanic that does something similar in the Soul series. I think bleed in this game is just like another dot, I think. But yeah, these guys get dogged. Here we go, starting the Tancred fight. He ends up not being too bad. He kind of blocks a lot, so it's kind of rough on my little dagger spam setup. He's really not that bad of a fight, honestly. I think the hardest thing about it is just it's a two-part fight. You have to fight his brother right after, which I think is probably the easier of the two, maybe. Just depending. I mean, at least for my dagger spam. But generally not too bad. I think it was a lot harder back in the vanilla version of the game for me, just getting used to the mechanics of the game, but really not too bad. So here, probably have one of the more stressful parts of a playthrough, and we're in the Abbey area, and you have this annoying freaking sorceress that'll just zap you. So on this playthrough, it's not particularly crazy, but there's a little like part where you have to go. You don't have to go umbral, but you kind of do to cross the little bridge section. So she can kind of ruin your day, and if you're playing on like Iron Man difficulty, which you'll see my Iron Man playthrough as soon as I'm done editing it. Did it a few days ago, and this part's really stressful. You either want to take your time or you got to be a Giga Chad and just know your stuff. But I wanted to be. I like being super careful here. Just because there's a lot of stuff going on here. You got Moth Lady, you got freaking Pyramid Head Lady. I think there's two of like the Pyramid Head guys, like the big bucket head dudes with the spikes on them. There's two of those guys. You got that Sorcerer Lady shooting crap at you. Huntress up the stairs. I mean, it gets to be a lot. And I don't even have any modifiers on right now. This is just normal enemy density. This isn't extra enemy density or anything. There's just a lot. So this play... Oh yeah, and we got a Huntress down below too, so... There's like 2 Huntresses there. It's crazy. So I just kind of want to showcase this area, just how annoying it is. And then when you see my next 2 playthroughs, you'll see how stressful it can be. So yeah, this is just kind of like a little, just kind of mix it up, get some, I guess, traversal gameplay in between the boss fights, just kind of mix it up. Alright, so now we're coming up to the final boss for this video. I'm going to have one more video for this dagger build coming out as soon as I'm done editing it.
Just remember.
And then we'll be moving on to the next playthrough, which is a two-handed heavy charge attack build with the Kinringer Frost Axe, which was a super fun playthrough. I really enjoyed it. And that's on a veteran playthrough with all the modifiers except for Iron Man. And so yeah, that'll be the next one. And yeah, thanks for watching my horrible content, my horrible playthroughs, and more to come soon.